is a novel by Leechild featuring his iconic protagonist, Jack Reacher. This book is the 24th installment in the series, and it takes place in a small unnamed city in the Midwest United States. The book begins with Reacher arriving in the city on a bus, and he quickly gets caught up in the city's dangerous underworld. The novel's title, Blue Moon, refers to a rare event in which there are 2 full moons in 1 month. The title symbolizes the unusual and dangerous events that take place in the book. Reacher becomes involved in a local gang war between Ukrainian and Albanian groups that have taken over the city. The 2 gangs are fighting for control over the local criminal underworld, and the violence is escalating. As Reacher explores the city, he learns more about the situation and decides to intervene. He befriends an elderly couple, Aaron and Maria Shevik, who own a small business in the city. Reacher becomes convinced that the Sheviks are in danger and decides to protect them. He also makes connections with other locals, including a young waitress named Abby and a former detective named Terry Brommel. Reacher discovers that the Albanians have made a deal with a corrupt police officer named Officer Noseworthy. Noseworthy is helping the Albanians take control of the city, and Reacher decides to take him down. He and Brommel hatch a plan to catch Noseworthy in the act and turn him over to the authorities. However, their plan goes awry, and they end up killing Noseworthy in self-defense. Reacher's actions draw the attention of the Albanians, who realize that he is a threat to their operation. They send a hitman after Reacher, but he manages to kill the hitman and escape. Reacher and Brommel then come up with a new plan to take down the Albanians, which involves stealing their money and using it to buy weapons and supplies. The plan goes smoothly until Reacher is captured by the Albanians. They torture him for information, but he refuses to give them anything. Meanwhile, Brommel enlists the help of the local police, and they launch an assault on the Albanian stronghold. In the chaos, Reacher escapes and rejoins the fight. The book ends with Reacher and Brommel successfully taking down the Albanians and restoring peace to the city. Reacher leaves the city on another bus, ready for his next adventure. The novel features several recurring themes that are common in the Jack Reacher series. One of these themes is Reacher's sense of justice. He is driven by a desire to protect the innocent and to ensure that justice is served. In Blue Moon, he puts himself in harm's way to protect the Sheviks and the other residents of the city. Another theme is Reacher's military training. He is a former army officer, and his training is a significant asset in the novel. He uses his military skills to outsmart his opponents and to protect himself and his allies. The novel also explores the idea of loyalty. Reacher is fiercely loyal to his friends and allies, and he will go to great lengths to protect them. This loyalty is evident in his relationship with the Sheviks and with Brommel. The book's setting is also noteworthy. The small Midwestern city is depicted as a hotbed of violence and corruption. Child's vivid descriptions bring the city to life, and the reader can feel the tension and danger in every scene. In terms of character development, Blue Moon provides insight into Reacher's personality and background. The book reveals that Reacher's mother was French, and he spent much of his childhood traveling throughout Europe. This backstory adds depth and complexity to Reacher's character and helps to explain his resourcefulness and adaptability. Additionally, the novel introduces several new characters, such as Abby and the Sheviks, who play significant roles in the story. These characters are well developed and add depth to the novel's plot. One of the book's strengths is its pacing. The story moves quickly and keeps the reader engaged from beginning to end. The action sequences are well written and exciting, and the tension builds steadily throughout the book. Another notable aspect of Blue Moon is the way that it tackles complex social issues. The novel explores themes of immigration, corruption, and gang violence, and it portrays these issues in a nuanced and thought-provoking way. Overall, Blue Moon is a well-crafted thriller that will appeal to fans of the Jack Reacher series. It features an engaging plot, well-developed characters, and plenty of action and suspense. While the book may not be as groundbreaking as some of the earlier entries in the series, it is still an enjoyable and satisfying read that is sure to keep readers on the edge of their seats.